Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the Bristol Prepper channel. So today guys, as you can see, we're back in the big wide open world, back in the woods. I've brought my sidekick along with me, Libby. Yeah, so today guys, I was asked quite a lot of questions going back about ferro rods and the different types of ferro rods, and some people weren't sure, so I was going to clear some stuff up. Now before we start, I want to put that out there. I'm not the scientific man or the ferro rod guy, you know, I don't know all the entire ins and outs, but I'll give you my grasp of it and from what I understand of it. So today we just bought some different ferro rods out. We've bought the More Like My Fire, because that one comes with in the handle of the knife comes with a ferro rod. So that's one different type of ferro rod. Then you get the standalone ferro rods you just buy, like these. It's a jumbo one bought off eBay, and then you get the ones that are attached with a firelighter, striker. Now the differences. So, from what I understand of it is ferrocerium, can't pronounce it, but you know what I mean, ferrocerium rods. The ferrocerium is an aspect or mineral. What was that? An aspect or a mineral or whatever it is, material that builds up these ferro rods. And with lots of other metals, so soft metals, that's what you're doing at the end of the day, sparking, shredding metal off the rod. To create a spark. So, and there's different build-ups. This is what defines the ferro rod. Different build-ups and different materials of which makes a ferro rod. So you get softer ferro rods, and then you get harder ferro rods. The softer ferro rods are called mish metal rods, or when you're buying them, they can still be called a ferrocerium rod or a fire steel, but it might say under it made of mish metal or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So all it means is that this one's softer than another one. I happen to have one of each, so this one's quite a hard one. The Light My Fire, all my Light My Fire stuff is tends to be of the harder variety, which is the it's got more ferrocerium in it, or I believe this is what I've grasped with it. It's got more ferrocerium in it than mish metal. Yeah, so all it means is one ferro rod's harder than another. But the softer ones generally let off more spark and can chuck farther and chuck a lot of sparks, but it's not as hot as a harder one. So I think this is why Light My Fire go for the harder one, because it just doesn't chuck as far, it's not as big as sparks, but just gives a lot more heat. So I'll show you a difference. So this is just one I bought off eBay, off Amazon, but it's a softer one. As you can see, it's soft because how much is carved out, you know, and I haven't had this that long. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this thing can really chuck, you know, and this striker's not the best by far. So I've got all this shit off it, it'll chuck even better, but this thing can really chuck, you know. And then I'll use the same striker on the bigger rod, just take that kind of patina it gets on it, which I hadn't used it for a while. See, it's slightly smaller and it feels harder, you know. Slightly smaller sparks. And then we'll go to the More Like My Fire. The More Like My Fire, you can use the handle, the back of the knife, but just for comparison purposes, we'll use the same striker on all. Okay, wrong way. See how it's harder, lets off less sparks, but apparently it's hotter. This is what I've read. So, which one's better, which one's not? I think a lot of it is down to personal preference, what everybody prefers, you know. Like with anything, you know, some people like a 9-inch knife, some people like a 5 or a 4. It's all down to personal preference and what you think's best and what suits your needs the most. I'd say in a more cold environment, then you'd maybe want the harder rods, because you want it just to be that much hotter, so you can ignite your materials a little bit faster, get it to the burning temperature. But then sometimes if it's in a quite wet environment, you might want the little extra sparks on the softer rods, just to shower it, do you know what I mean? Just to shower it and to try and get it going, you know, just planting all that stuff over it. So right now guys, we're going to get just a cotton bud, a bit of cotton wool. No, it's not been dipped in no Vaseline, just to show you guys that they both do work, and just show you the efficiency of both. And they're both kind of a bit, I think it's a bit much of a muchness, do you know what I mean? It's all kind of the same, doesn't really bother me whether I have a hard one or a soft one. The softer ones go a lot quicker, that's the only difference, you know? I think you get a little bit more for your money with the harder ones because they last that much longer, but it's not a lot in it. Anyway guys, let's go to this bit and we're going to test them out. Right guys, so we're here, hopefully you can see this. I've got 2 cotton balls. We're not going to use the Light My Fire for this one just because I've already got a hard ferro rod, so put that one to the side, chuck that over there. Hopefully you can see both of these. So this one here, this cotton ball, is going to be the one for the soft ferro rod, which is this one, and this one's going to be for the hard one. We're going to light them both. We're just going to chuck some sparks out and see how it gets on, you know. Just put this one in your hand. So you see the difference, he just chucks it over it. Burns nice. Now this is why you cover the cotton balls in Vaseline, because look how fast they burn otherwise. Good starter, but just burns so fast, you know. Just gone. Pretty much burnt out already. So let's chuck it the second one. There we go. So just not as much sparks, but it still gets going just as efficient. I think this one took 2 strikes, this one took 2 strikes, you know. And I fluffed them up to equal evaluation, I think, to equal succession or whatever you want to call it, equal amount. But yeah, so I think it's a bit as much of a muchness really. You've just seen that this one did shower more sparks, but because this one was hotter, it still got it going just as efficient, you know. Like I said, depending on the environment of which you're in, you might see one accelerate and become better than the other one, depending on your environment. But in my environment and what I'm using it for, and from what I can see, it makes not a lot of difference to me. Alright, this one does make more sparks, but like I said, this one's hotter, so it kind of cancels the benefits of either one cancel out the other one. Do you know what I'm saying? So it kind of a bit much of a muchness. The best one would be a mish metal rod, which is hotter than both of them, you know. So you're showering a lot of sparks and they're insanely hot. That's what would be the best. But yeah, anyway guys, hopefully you liked my little rant on this. Let's go back to the log. Hi guys, so after that, hopefully you've enjoyed that little demonstration. I know it's not a very long video, but I'm just showing you guys what's going on with these ferro rods. And like I said, I had quite a lot of questions on it and what's what and the ins and outs and stuff. So yeah, soft, hard, makes not a lot of difference to me. Alright, there is some benefits of either one, but to me, either one's great, you know. I use either one. I don't buy Pacific. I don't even check, you know. If it comes, I find out it's hard, I'm like, that's cool. Or if it comes in the mail and I find out it's soft, it doesn't matter either way, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Go on and buy one of each, you know. Check them out, see which one you prefer, and let me know how you get on. If you guys got any cool comments or anything like that, anything cool you want to say, just slam it down beneath in the comments. But as always, please like this video. Please like this video. It massively helps out my channel, and that's how I grow, you know. Also guys, please press that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and I really devote on you guys, you know. I do everything for you guys. Anything you want to see, I'm always putting it up, you know. I just try my hardest to try and interact with you guys and be the best YouTube creator I can be, you know. And yeah, anyway, me mumbling on, being weird. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. But as always guys, stay prepared, and I'll catch you guys another day, another way.